Hi, this is Sue from Bitcoin Country. Today's date is May 17th, 2021. And I've got some more Bitcoin and cryptocurrency news for you today. So let's see what's going on. If you weren't aware, Elon Musk did some tweeting over the last few days about Bitcoin, and now he's spewing negative things about Bitcoin, how it uses too much energy. And the price of Bitcoin has dropped. And this is a rich man's game, an influencer's game, to basically knowing people listen to him. An influencer can have a great effect on a market. So to me, this is market manipulation. And what these guys usually do, Bitcoin has dropped substantially, like $10,000 in the last week or few days. And Michael Saylor put out a tweet that said, "Thanks, Elon, just bought 15 million more dollars in Bitcoin." So see, the rich guys just scoop it up. So you can't really follow these influencers tweeting this or that, because like he talks about Dogecoin, whatever he talks about, whether it's Dogecoin, Bitcoin, when he talks positively about it, the price spikes. When he talks negatively, the price goes down. You don't want to be a trader. For the most part, you don't want to be following these guys, other than to be aware of what they are doing, so that you know which way they're pushing the price. If you're so inclined to be buying more Bitcoin, well, then we could look at it this way. And this week, Bitcoin is on sale. So if I was buying more Bitcoin, I certainly would be doing it now. BlackRock's Rick Ryder has something to say about pushing back against basically Elon Musk trying to manipulate the price of Bitcoin. Bitcoin is an interesting asset. It is not one that has reached maturity yet. I think it's durable. I think it will be part of the investment arena for years to come, but these challenges are real and they will be overcome with time. Realize that cryptocurrency for the next couple of years is going to be extremely volatile. That's why I said, do not FOMO in, fear of missing out. That's an investing term. If you see the price drastically going up and you feel like you just have to get into it, well, it's really not a good way to choose your strategy for investing. 3 reasons why Bitcoin doesn't care about Elon Musk. Well, longer term perspective. Proof of work doesn't care. Proof of work is how Bitcoin is produced. It takes energy to solve all these problems. Miners and investors are rewarded because of the energy they put into mining Bitcoin. Bitcoin by far is the largest market share. Despite its abrupt dive after Elon Musk's words, Bitcoin's recent price action speaks more to its resilience to criticism than its susceptibility. Yes, it went down quite a bit, but most people that I'm aware of that have been investing in cryptocurrencies for any time look at this as being, Bitcoin's on sale, give me some more. Bitcoin energy consumption doesn't care. Well, any currency uses energy, and actually Bitcoin, I've been told, uses 75% renewable energy sources. So, and as was pointed out to me, Elon Musk's electric cars use electricity. So there's a lot of words thrown around trying to confuse people, make it seem like Bitcoin is some energy hog, which really isn't true. Bitcoin long-term is not going to have a huge impact. When the Bitcoin is all mined by 2035, it will use substantially less energy. And as it is now, there's a lot of projects for Bitcoin miners using renewable energy sources. Like in Texas, they're using flare gas at some sites to mine Bitcoin. And if you know anything about the oil and gas industry, flare gas is excess gas that they, for safety reasons, they have to flare, as in light, to burn off for safety reasons. So Bitcoin miners in Texas that are using the flare gas, that's using energy that would otherwise be wasted. So there's a lot of different types of Bitcoin miners as far as energy sources that they are using, which are considered waste energy sources or renewable energy sources. I thought this was interesting. Bitcoin car will race at the Indianapolis 500 this year. Well, that's going to spread awareness of cryptocurrency and Bitcoin in particular. So watch for this. And who do they say is driving it? Ed Carpenter will be in control of the orange spotted Bitcoin covered engineering beast. Wow. Okay, that's cool. Coinbase to add Dogecoin in the next 6 to 8 weeks. So I thought there's been some crazy price action on Dogecoin already, but this is a big announcement, and I would anticipate that regardless of what the price of Dogecoin does between now and then, when Dogecoin gets added to Coinbase, we will see another price increase. That's often what happens when a coin is added to a US exchange. Here's this guy's opinion. Crypto currently is comparable to the early days of cell phones. That's according to the Coinbase president. In many ways, I always kind of take the analogy of like the old mobile phones, that they had these clunky interfaces. We're in kind of that phase of crypto. So we have to make it more usable. We have to make it more accessible. We have to have more regulatory certainty for certain folks to get off the sidelines and participate. And I can tell you, being someone not born in the last 35 years, that I can attest to the fact that the user friendliness needs to improve. Now, it's done a lot in the last couple of years, but still some of the cryptos that I buy take some effort to go through different exchanges or swaps or dexes, which is very complicated. And the things that are coming out that are apps on my phone that are like the Divi node is a one click to deploy it. Cash App is a way to buy, it's an app on my phone that I can use to buy just Bitcoin, and I can on-ramp with my bank account attached to that app. It may only have Bitcoin, but I like it because it's easy to use and it links easily to my bank account, and so I can add cash to my wallet, or I can directly buy Bitcoin. So it makes an easy on-ramp from the US dollar. Texas House passes crypto-friendly bill, now goes to the Senate. So I'm not surprised Texas is more open to cryptocurrencies. I suppose they will be, they're going to have more regulations, but it's increasingly being used for transactions and is beginning to go mainstream as an investment, with Fidelity, et cetera, trying to get a Bitcoin ETF. It's pretty huge in my mind, pretty huge. Bitcoin and cryptocurrency is going more mainstream for financial instruments. Ethereum market cap is now half the size of Bitcoin. Well, what happened? Well, with Elon Musk tweeting about Bitcoin and what energy it uses, the price of Bitcoin has dropped drastically. Therefore, the market cap, the total number of dollars in Bitcoin has dropped to under 1 trillion. And so now that Ethereum has had considerable price appreciation in the last month to 6 weeks, that market cap of Ethereum is now much closer to the market cap of Bitcoin. So that's a pretty interesting development. But I do expect in the next several weeks, Bitcoin probably will take another run up. Not financial advice, of course. I just like watching the markets and seeing where they go. You need to do your own research if you're going to invest in a cryptocurrency or a project of any kind. It's good to know the use case of the token or currency and figure out, learn enough about the project that you can see what kind of risk it has for you and if it fits in your profile for what you're interested in investing in. Here was my comment about MicroStrategy buying another $15 million worth of Bitcoin. Oh, they're saying they did it at 55,000. But I had also heard that they had bought some more. Well, maybe I had that wrong. The point being, Michael Saylor from MicroStrategies is very solid on his beliefs that he's going to use Bitcoin for a reserve asset for his company funds. He sees that as being Bitcoin as being a long-term store of value, and he's not letting Elon Musk deter him. NYDIG hires Bridgewater CFO and drive to bring Bitcoin to banks. Read that headline again. Bringing Bitcoin to banks. Huge, huge news. More industries come to understand Bitcoin's potential and more clients seek ways to safely access it. This guy says, personally, I share NYDIG's vision for Bitcoin's ability to propel economic empowerment for all. I eagerly look forward to doing my part to help NYDIG deliver innovative Bitcoin solutions to institutions and individuals. They're working towards implementing an institutional solution that will allow U.S. banks to offer their customers crypto trading. And why are banks wanting to get into this? Because they're losing customers. Customers want Bitcoin and other cryptos, and if they don't offer it, they are going to lose a significant amount of market share. So keep an eye on this for more developing stories. To me, this is big. Banking affects, this is now where we see it touching our world. If you're not aware, Tom Brady started an NFT company that's non-fungible token. One of the things I think that's going to offer through that is like you can buy a digital autograph from him. I haven't looked too much into what else they're going to sell, but NFTs are just another portion of the market, which I haven't gotten into it too much yet. And there's a lot of future uses of NFTs besides just artwork. One of the ones I'm aware of is, for example, if you're going to an event and they create a token for the event, you can actually purchase, I believe, an NFT showing that you've paid for the event, and then you can show that on your cell phone at the event when you go. On Monday, Tom Brady changed his Twitter profile picture to one with laser eyes. And by the way, that's what Michael Saylor has done, is he has laser eyes on his Twitter profile. And that is all, folks. And last but not least, I wanted to share one final thing with you. And that is, if you're in California, going to be in California, Lodi, California, there's an event hosted by Open-Minded Bitcoin, Derwin Logan. And here's the information. There are going to be several speakers in person and by Zoom. I think there might be a couple tickets left. You'll have to scan the QR code here and or call Derwin Logan and see if there's any tickets available. But it's very price friendly event, and Litecoin Leader is going to be there. Jim Flanagan, who's talks about the Litecoin card, the Litecoin app, and others. So I'll let you check in with Logan. If you're interested in going to that event, contact Logan. And finally, if you are anywhere in the New York, Pennsylvania, Ohio area, I'm interested in partnering up with people to start local cryptocurrency meetups where we can sit around and talk about what's going on in the cryptocurrency world and what opportunities there are to either start a business or just learn about the basics about how Bitcoin works, and spread information to help people in our community. So you can contact me at bitcoincountry@protonmail.com. This is Susan Black. I'm from Bitcoin Country, and I want to remind you that family is everything. You have a good day now. Bye.